I'm Jennifer Angel. Hi there, Gemini. This is my report for you for the week of July the 18th. Okay, let's have a look what's going on. We do have a full moon this week. I love full moons because they really give us a chance to just sort of clear the clutter, clear stuff that's going on. For you, it's in your solar 8th house, so any official business, outstanding business that you have, particularly of a financial nature, you want to get that sorted out, get the facts and figures together, finalize it. Truth be known, if it's been like sitting there in the background and you've been putting it off, it's probably been, niggling at the back of your mind anyway. So this is a great time this week, or, over if you're watching this on the weekend, before the weekend of the 16th and 17th, great time to sort of clear things away. Now, we still do have that square between the Sun and Uranus, which happened over the weekend, or the 16th. So this week it's going to move on a couple of degrees, but it's still very much in the focus there. So the Sun is in your solar second house, and this area is with the full moon. It means that the Sun and the moon are opposite each other. Okay, so the Sun is in this area and the moon is in Capricorn in your 8th house there, which I was talking about before. Good to clear up any official business. But the Sun in this second house is very much to do with your own work, how you provide for yourself, very much also to do with your self-image and your attitude, and how you feel about how worthy you feel of attracting what you want in your life. Okay, so now it's got a square with Uranus, and Uranus sits in your area of friendship. So be careful of the communication that you have with friends over this next week particularly. Don't allow anybody to tell you you can't do anything. No, that's for you to decide. The world is full of infinite possibilities, and I think Deepak Chopra said that, and it's true. So, as another well-known saying, we're only limited by our own limiting thoughts. So don't allow yourself, or anyone else for that matter, to, try to tell you what you can and you can't do. That's for you to decide. Now, there is a lot of activity going on in your solar third house. This is a great position for you, Gemini, because it is a position in the solar chart that your sign situates in. We've got Mercury, your ruling planet, Venus here, and the Sun is going to move in there at the end of this week, over next weekend, probably, I think, on the 22nd or the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, around there. It's depending on where you are in the world, really. So this is going to be fabulous for you, particularly as earlier in the week we have, or through this week, let's see, 19th, around the 19th, 20th, so early in midweek. Coming off Mercury and Venus, there are two very favorable trines with Saturn. Saturn sits right opposite to you for the next year, right in your relationship area. So I like this. People sort of cringe when they hear Saturn because it can be hard work. Yes. It can sort of, push you out of your comfort zone a bit. Yes, all good, because what happens with Saturn, even though it's known as the planet of caution and slower moving, what happens under a Saturn vibration is more permanent. So you set down solid foundations, and right now is a good time for you to self-promote that third house where the Sun, Venus and Mercury all sitting in your solar chart. It's a great time for you to get out and do some self-promotion, and it's a great time for you to just stand up and speak up, okay? And certainly in this area of relationships, it's a time where you can build solid relationships that are going to be with you for the longest time, both in your personal and your professional side of your life. So it's a nice time. All right, so get out and socialize, something you love to do, Gemini, so that won't be too hard for you, all right? And love and luck to you, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.